Hello, this is Trevor Scott Barton. I'm reading from my story Hilcias, Chapter 3. Later that afternoon, Gabby took the bus home to her apartment. ¿Cómo estás, Luisa? She asked the small woman in the window seat as she sat down beside her. Bien, Luisa answered, a little tired. I cleaned a lot of rooms at the motel today. ¿Y tú? Sí, bien. Un poco cansado también. I scrambled a lot of eggs at the scrambled egg. I can't wait to put my feet up and rest them. What are you doing this evening? I'm going to cook for my family and take my daughter to help me clean the doctor's office. Then I'll rest. Gabby put her arms around Luisa's shoulder and hugged her. You are a good woman, Gabby said. I'm glad you're my friend. Y tú, mi amiga? Y tú. Gabby got off the bus in front of her apartment on the west side of the city. She lived on the poor side of town. She and her neighbors didn't have much money, but they did have a lot of kindness for each other. Sup, Gabby? How you doing? Asked Bryant, who everyone called Big B. He had just come home from his job as a mechanic at the auto shop. Hola, Big B. Not much, just glad to be home. How was your day? It was all good. The squeaky wheel got the grease, as they say, today and every day. One of these days I'm going to buy a car, and the only person I'm going to let work on it is you. Deal. If you need anything, let me know, okay? Sure thing. Same here. You could come over and cook up some steak and eggs for me. You know. Ugh. Anything except that. I've cooked enough steak and eggs today and every day. Bet. I'm just kidding with you. Night, Gabby. Be safe. Night, B. You be safe too. She took her key out of her pocket and opened the door to her apartment. It was one room. There was a holey sofa that pulled out into a bed with a small table and a lamp beside it. 3 books, The House on Mango Street, The Old Man and the Sea, and Poems for a Brown-Eyed Girl were on the bookshelf made out of a cupboard and 2 concrete blocks against the wall. An ancient transistor radio was in the corner. A painting by Jasper Johns of 3 American flags, one on top of the other, smallest to largest, was on the wall. It was a gift from one of her regular customers at the Scrambled Egg. The room was simple and beautiful, just like her. She picked up the small book of poems, turned on the lamp, sat down on the sofa, and stretched out her legs in front of her. She opened the book to the poem An Ode to a Migrant Woman's Feet. She read. Her feet were calloused and cracked like rocks in plowed ground, like stones in turned soil. She walked over barefooted as her grandfather turned the earth with donkey and plow. She had the feet of her grandfather, for she had walked beside him down the long rows of beans and corn since the time she learned to toddle. He had walked up and down those rows until his feet were broken and bent, and made him appear to be continually genuflecting to God, or to the wealthy landowner, or to the land itself. Her feet would one day be broken and bent like that. When her feet were in the soil, it was as if they were part of the land, as if they held the secrets of the earth, as if they knew the mystery of how seed and dirt and water become a bean in a pod a kernel on an ear of corn. Her heart was in her feet. Her heart was in the land. Her heart was the mystery. Her feet spoke, Estoy aquí, I'm here, estoy aquí. Her feet were signs to the world, I am a human being. Estoy aquí, she whispered to the world, I am here.